Hey everybody, thanks for joining me. So this is the third one of requested by Leanne B, and this was another fifth dimension. So she did three, and they were all three the same theme, all the fifth dimension, which I think is cool, man. It makes this channel a little bit different than most of the other channels because you guys will do themes. I mean, it might not be the same band, but it'll be all kind of like the same thought or the same sentence or the same something like that, and it's pretty cool how they'll how that works out, and I'm glad to do it. So this is, like I said, this is our third, and this is the fifth dimension singing One Less Bell to Ring, and this is from 1970. So it was 1 year later, and it's the I don't know that I've ever heard this one. I heard Up and Away, and I heard that first one we did, the Age of Aquarius. I've heard those. I didn't hear this last one, which was Wedding Day Blues, and Wedding Day Blues, and this one here is one less bell to ring. So I'm not really sure what that's about, but let's get into the intro and right into the video.
Okay, let's roll.
One less bell to answer, one less egg to fry, one less man to pick up after. I should be happy, but all I do is cry.
So pretty.
Oh, I should be happy. I only know that since he left, my life's so empty. Though I try to forget, it just can't be done. Each time the doorbell rings, I still run. I don't know how and
Fantastic. That's got it.
I'm sorry, guys. That's the second one in a row with them that I forgot to deposit in the middle. I sometimes I just get lost thinking about back. That was 1970, and I think 10 years old. Where was I and what was I doing? And I can remember, the atmosphere that was in the air at that time. At that time, we lived in Southern California, and we did for a few years. My dad was in the Marine Corps as well, and we were stationed out there or he was stationed at Camp Pendleton, and the rest of us lived in a town called Vista. It was just about 8 miles inland from Oceanside, California, and have good memories, of our time there. And this music, obviously us kids, from the whole neighborhood, we were all pretty close, and we all played with each other, and our parents were the ones that listened to music, not us kids. I can't remember one friend of mine having a radio that we would listen to. One kid, and I don't even know if this is within that same time frame, but he had that album, and it was yellow, and it was Cheech and Chong, and we just thought that was the funniest thing. And I begged my parents for that album, and for Christmas they bought it for me. That's about the extent of us kids listening to something like anything really. Other than that, man, we were out playing. We didn't have mobile radios. None of us kids sat around and listened to music. So when I do remember songs like this, it's because of riding with a friend of mine with his mom or his mom and dad, and going somewhere, and they would have the radio on. Of course, back in the day, they didn't cater to the kids. You listened to whatever the parents were listening to, and that was it. Today, I mean, Lord, my TV for 12 hours a day in the house is on Bluey or Sesame Street or Miss Rachel, and us adults kind of just sit there and look at our phone or whatever. Why the kid is more prominent. I don't know why, but that's back in the day, man. You were seen, not heard. Or you got the beat down. So I remember, some of this style of music. I don't remember this song, but I remember the 60s and 70s, not vividly either, but I only remember the good things too. All right, y'all, that's going to do it for me. Thank you, Leanne DeBee, for the request for those three. That's going to do it for you. Until you may even be up next. Yeah, you do. You got something coming up after this. But thanks everybody else for showing up. Till I see you again, I'll catch you down the road. Bye, y'all.